In 1957, two inventors, Alfred and Marc Chavannes, stood proudly before their creation. Sheets of plastic fused together to trap tiny pockets of air. Their vision was bold. They imagined homes decorated with a new kind of modern wallpaper, textured with thousands of bubbles, catching the light and giving rooms a futuristic 3D look. But when they rolled it out, consumers were unimpressed. Instead of chic, it looked cheap. The idea flopped. What the world saw as a design disaster, however, would soon be reborn as one of the most beloved and useful materials of the 20th century. The accidental invention of bubble wrap began with experimentation. Fielding and Chavannes had been working on ways to produce plastic with unique textures. Their bubble-filled wallpaper was intended to compete with other trendy wall treatments of the 1950s. But the market wasn't interested in walls that looked like they were covered in packing material. Disappointed but not defeated, the inventors searched for other applications. At first, they tried selling bubble wrap as greenhouse insulation, arguing that the trapped air could help regulate temperature. That, too, failed to catch on. Then came a breakthrough. In 1959, IBM was preparing to ship its delicate new 1401 computer. The machine's fragile components needed better protection than cardboard or sawdust. Bubble wrap was presented as the solution. It was lightweight, flexible, and cushioned shocks with its air-filled bubbles. The partnership with IBM transformed bubble wrap from a failed wallpaper into the world's most effective packing material. It's from there bubble wrap's success spread rapidly. It became the go-to solution for shipping electronics, fragile glass, and virtually anything breakable. Its protective qualities were unmatched, and manufacturers around the world adopted it. By the 1960s, bubble wrap was a household name, ensuring that packages arrived safely and customers were delighted by the popping sensation when they unpacked their goods. What makes bubble wrap unique is not only its practicality, but also its strange psychology. The irresistible urge to pop the bubbles quickly became a universal experience. For decades, people have reached for sheets of bubble wrap, not just to protect items, but to relieve stress and entertain themselves. Studies even suggest that popping bubbles can reduce tension, offering a small but satisfying sense of control and release. It's one of the few materials in history celebrated as much for its emotional comfort as for its utility. Over time, bubble wrap evolved into countless variations, from anti-static versions for electronics to giant bubble sheets for industrial shipments. The material adapted to every shipping need. Artists and designers even found creative uses from fashion to furniture. Entire events have been dedicated to bubble wrap, including Bubble Wrap Appreciation Day, celebrated each January. Its cultural presence proves that it is more than packaging. It's a quirky icon of modern life. Today, bubble wrap remains a staple of global commerce, though its environmental impact has spurred new innovations. Biodegradable and recyclable alternatives are being developed, aiming to balance protection with sustainability, yet the original invention's charm endures. What began as a failed attempt at fashionable wallpaper became a multi-billion-dollar industry and a source of universal joy. The story of bubble wrap is a reminder that failure can lead to unexpected triumph. Fielding and Chavannes never decorated the world's walls with their invention, but they ended up protecting its treasures and giving generations the simple pleasure of popping bubbles. Sometimes history's most beloved creations are the ones that began with disappointment and found their true purpose in the most surprising places.